Kahalayim Hal Bashim Yahushai Bashim Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Teach the rock solid truth and help us build up our foundation and what we call this thing of ours. So I'm your brother Kawak from the Camp Cosmos up in Kings County. We prophesy out of Hanford, California, but we haven't been able to because we got a lockdown situation in the county, in the whole California. And last week we went out, we were driving around, we parked at the morgue, and the cops harassed us. So we might just do another driving camp, or that's pretty tight. Driving camp or drive-through camp, or we might just park at the brother's house and just do a lesson in the car, because we can't go out anymore. There's social distancing. Gotta wear masks. Gotta wear gloves. And why I'm talking about this is I work for a non-profit organization which does diaper distribution, diaper handout, and food handout. And these Jakes are being trained by going through these distributions for martial law. They don't fucking listen. Nobody fucking listens. I'm over here giving directions to Jake and the other nations, and these motherfuckers don't listen, especially Jake. There was this Nigerian Jake from the west coast of Africa. Fucking straight up bitch, man. I told her like 2 times. I directed my words to her twice, but I gave her so many directions, and she would just want to do her own fucking thing. And I kept telling her no. So like, one example, she went to a door, and I told her that's not the door's locked. She's all, you don't know what I'm doing? I said, all right. And then she found out that the door was locked, and she had to go where I told her to go anyways. So you black bitches are gonna die a horrible fucking death. And you other bitches too, you other Eves, you other nation, you other Israelite women, you're gonna get fucked up too. You don't fucking listen. The worst is the Edomite bitches, man. They don't fucking listen. Nobody fucking listens. So right now these people are being conditioned to take order and to stay in their car. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're going to, because Walmart has a pickup now, and all the services we get our food from Costco, and they deliver it to us. Sometimes I have to go to the little grocery store and get stuff, but I'm the only one that goes out, because martial law is here, and it's gonna get worse. So I'm telling all these Jakes, and these women Jakes are the worst, by the way. They don't fucking listen. Neither do the men, but they're gonna get it bad. They're gonna get it real bad. So I'm telling these people, stay in your car, show me your card, and that's all I'm telling them. What? Well, what the fuck are you listening to? These people are gonna get fucking killed. If you're not listening to me, and I'm just trying to bring order into a little chaotic situation, so that everybody can get their diapers and everybody can get their fucking food. For the most part, Jake listens. Especially the older Jakes. Like the older gentleman Jakes, older Mexican, I'm going to say older Ishkarites. Negroes don't listen. The 2/3 do not listen. But they're getting free food, they're getting free diapers. Straight up handouts, right? So these people are being trained to take order and to stay in order, but they don't. So what's gonna happen? The martial law troops are just gonna blast them. So it's open season on you, Jakes. It's open season. So like at the food distributions, they form a line, right? It's a drive-through distribution. They form a line, get the first stage is you give your information, your address, your name, your birthday, your phone number, so that the government can know who's getting what. I don't know if they check up on it or what, but it tells the federal government, whoever's giving out these food and these diapers, it lets them know these are the people that are getting it, so this is how much you're going to get to give away next time. And of course they're asking for more than these should have, but they're getting upset because we're giving them half a bag of diapers for the older kids, and we're trying to push potty training. You got motherfucking moms, single moms, and there's Edomites that do it too. You know what? To tell you the truth, I don't hardly ever see Edomites at those lines. Just the poor ones, I guess. I don't know if they're poor or whatever, but it's open to the whole community. So they come and get their shit. If they listen good, you get more. If you don't listen, you're gonna get pulled over to the side, and there's gonna be some explaining to do. And you're still not gonna understand, you as a simpleton, simple-minded bird-brained Jake, because that's what you guys are. You're not gonna understand. And even sometimes, like when people are giving direction and you're not prepared to listen, I might do it. I'll be like, what, huh? But then you gotta stay in order. So right now the cars are passing through cones, right? And there's been times where people just get out of their car and then I'm like, get back in your car. And they fucking don't have the foggiest. They don't have the foggiest. And I'm just telling them to get back in the car because they're all into that COVID-19. They all wearing the masks and the gloves. So that's another thing. These paranoid 2/3. Everybody's paranoid right now. All the Egyptians are paranoid because it says in Isaiah 19, I will turn the Egyptians against the Egyptians. So this lady, I put on my mask because I seen the police out there. And I have my mask in my pocket all the time, just in case they fucking try to harass me. I'll put it on, no problem, officer. No problem. Right? Because we gotta be wise as serpents. So then this lady's like, oh, you gotta wear your gloves. And I'm handling limes and lemons. And I'm like, these motherfuckers don't think. Here's the thing about limes and lemons. It's a citric. It disinfects. If I'm touching lemons and limes, whatever I had on my hands is dead. Germ-wise, I mean. But these people don't understand. And then they're like, another thing they do is like, they get all, if they're in a group and everybody's wearing their gloves and masks, they're like, oh, how come you're not wearing your gloves and masks? And I'm not going to get into an argument with the idiot and say, oh, this. I just tell them straight up, a mask ain't going to help me. Because I still got my eyes open and my ears open and my skin's open. Alright? But the reason why they're telling you to wear your masks and your gloves when you go out is to see if you're following orders. And if you do not follow orders, you can expect a cap in your ass when it gets worse. See, right now, it's borderline bad. What I mean borderline bad is only, and I'm not quite sure about it, because there's no numbers on it. And if there were, why would I trust those numbers? So, the stimulus checks been going out, and I know some brothers is getting them. I got mine today. cool on food. I might pay some bills. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pay some bills. Whatever everybody else does is up to them. You know, I got some projects I want to finish. I want to take care of. I gotta build my chicken coop for my chickens so I can get some fresh eggs, and I'll be getting fresh eggs. Woo! Almost every day, thanks to Yahal Bashim Yahushai. My chicks are hatching. You know, if it really gets bad and we can't go outside for a while, I got some chickens. I got some eggs, growing a little bit of vegetables, but that is not enough. So people are getting their stimulus checks. What are they going to spend it on? Online shopping. Online shopping. Online shopping. Why? Let me tell you why. Because most of these businesses are shut down. Businesses aren't making money, these local businesses aren't making money, there has to be an impact on the economy. So let's say this COVID-19, what you did. Let's say this COVID-19 situation got the economy on a downward spiral. So it's going down, right? Let's say it went down, and I'm not into the economy, so I'm just gonna give you some simple numbers that are probably not true, but will make sense any damn way. Let's say the economy is at 1,000 points, and it goes down because of COVID-19, 900 points. It's not gonna go back up 900 points, because what they do with the economy is they make it go up a little bit. Because if it went down 900, even if it goes up 300, it's gonna help, right? Okay, now you get me. So they're giving out these fucking checks. They say they're gonna give out 2. I don't know, fuck, I'll take 2. You know, I wouldn't mind having it. And what people are gonna do is go online shopping. You know, I might get a little what's it called? One of those targets for my boys, so they can shoot arrows at it. Because we're living out here in the country. I mean, we're country time right here. Hell, I might buy me a goat and fatten it up. Damn, that sounds good. But what are other people going to do? What are people that don't have anything going to do with it? They're going to buy the bare necessities. So hey, this is how you get rid of the middle class, man. This is how you get rid of the middle class. This is one of the components of it. You make the economy tank so low that the only ones left at the bottom are the ones that, you know, are the ones that didn't get a good job. Well, they had a job, but they were okay with it. They were like, you know what? I'm okay. I'm okay lacing up women's shoes, or I'm okay working at a restaurant. But that's okay, man. You're just making money, right? It's okay. If you're just making money, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. You gotta make money, right? But now you're not making any money. And I just passed by the Moore Neville Air Station, and they're doing F-35 fucking. That's an F-22. They got 4 F-22s doing formation drives, burning up the fucking fuel. That costs money. So when all these people buy their bare necessities, that's gonna make the points go up a little bit. But then there is not gonna be a normal. Because what's the normal? Middle class is normal. There ain't gonna be no normal. It's either we're doing good, and what I mean by we're doing good is we're living paycheck to paycheck. But we got what we need, that's good. We're living paycheck to paycheck. Don't forget that the gas is hella low. The gas is hella low. If the economy is doing bad, people losing their jobs, and you're still selling fucking gas for $4 a gallon, ain't nobody gonna buy nothing. See, they have to make sure that whoever's at the bottom has the least amount of money is spending all their fucking money. They have to spend it all. They have to have nothing. And then Revelation comes in, and we're talking about Revelation 13 and 16, Mark of the Beast. We're talking about the Mark of the Beast coming up. And then once the Mark of the Beast comes in, people are going to be forced to take that chip. That's what I mean by the Mark of the Beast coming in. See, right now they're priming you. You know, when you paint a wall, you got to prime it first so that the paint sticks better and it shines better, or whatever the fuck it does. They're conditioning you. And when you don't have any more money, and when there's not any more food to give out at the food banks, and they say, well, the only possible way we could do it, and the homeboy Donald Trump's been talking about it, so there's got to be some sort of chip. Oh shit, and you guys are gonna line up because you don't have nothing. We're not supposed to have anything anyways. Shit, we don't have nothing. They say we're paying a mortgage, that you own a home, but you don't own shit. The vehicles I'm driving, I'm paying them, I'm paying on them, and they're never gonna be paid off completely, because why? I'm gonna have to pay for my tags, I'm gonna have to pay for my insurance. Oh shit. It's just gonna be a continual cycle. That was my car telling me somebody's next to me. And that I ain't see. So a lot of people are going to be, like it says in Jeremiah 15:2, some are going to go to the famine, some are going to go to the sword, some are going to go to captivity. That's what they're going to be marked for. And there's all kinds of people right now that need help. Like, there's Jake out there that's broke as fuck. They got medical conditions. They got bills up the ass. Just bills, see? Getting the best thing they got going for them, and let's say, you remember when this all began in March, in April's, we're in April right now, but April 1st came around, nobody paid their mortgage. Nobody paid their fucking rent, I mean. And people that pay rent, they're paying someone else's mortgage. You don't pay that man's rent or that lady's rent, that man or lady cannot pay their mortgage. And if they cannot pay their mortgage, the economy goes down. Takes a hit. And these Edomites, the masters of deception, are playing so many fucking games with money. There's an interest rate, which goes into usury, and they're making money off that interest rate. They're making money off everything that you're doing, except you're not getting any. You're not getting broke off. And today we ran out of food. We had remember the drive-through food distribution. We had about 240 boxes of food, ton of oranges, ton of mandarin. What do they call those big ones? We had limes, lemons, and those big oranges. I forget what the fuck we call them. And we had milk. We had garlic. And then they had boxes of food. The boxes of food ran out. Each box of food probably lasts about 3 or 4 days. If you're one person family. Because I do the intermittent fast. I had some oatmeal today, but it's just because I had to work. So I didn't do it today, but you know, I'm okay with not eating till 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock. But you motherfuckers got babies. You got young kids. Oh shit, and you're irresponsible. You're fucking irresponsible. How the fuck is a goddamn 40-year-old woman on food stamps, on all types of welfare, smoking weed in a fucking car with their little fucking son in there? Not following orders. And then you motherfuckers are emotional. You're all fucking bunch of emotional, sottish children. I had this fat bitch try to get out of a car so I could look at her fat fucking stomach. I was like, lady, stay in the car, please. No, I didn't say please. And I'm being rude to these people. This is like my this is like my and my boss sees me be rude, man. She don't care. She's like, we need him. And this is another thing. The men of the Lord are still working. They're still getting paid. I don't know how, but we're still getting paid. Cause hey, I don't know how. How Bashim Yahushai is how. That's the only explanation I can give you. Because I'm being direct and firm with all these people. And my boss is like, you need to do what he says. She's like, yeah, we need him wherever we can get him. That was when I was an entry-level position. Now I got a promotion. I got a promotion on December 1st. My fucking 90 days were up in March. And the Lord had this beautiful thing called the lockdown happen, the COVID-19 lockdown happened. So that's why I'm getting paid. See, the Lord takes care of you, man. The scripture said, don't worry not for yourself. Have no worries for yourself. But it's hard to have no worries for yourself. Especially if you don't know that he exists. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai exists. If you don't have any clue, then you're gonna be lost. You're gonna be afraid and you're gonna be lost. And there's a lot of death going on. People are just dying and getting sick, and they're chalking it up to the COVID-19. There was ambulances. Where was it? I think I was driving home. I'm not sure where it was. But there's ambulances picking up motherfuckers and they have masks and shit. If you're sick, let's say you had a stroke and your family called 911, they'll pick you up and take you over there. But if you had a stroke and you're coughing, now we got a problem. You had a stroke and you're coughing, no motherfucker, you got the COVID, you ain't going nowhere, your ass is staying here. Because there's little tiny babies. Little tiny babies, you hear that? There's little tiny babies And I'm hearing these stories from the parents and from the co-workers. Little tiny babies at home, quarantine. They need medical attention, but the fucking ambulance or the ER drivers are telling these parents, treat it like it's COVID, but they gotta stay quarantined. Keep them inside. Hey, those babies are vulnerable. Vulnerable. They don't have any help. They can't fucking explain to you, hey, motherfucker, it's not the COVID. I'm just a little under the weather. I need to see a doctor. That's harsh. That's probably the harshest judgment that could be passed out, man. Being a baby and getting judged as you're a baby, because you can't explain shit. And I'm pretty sure in your mind, as you're a baby, you can't explain it to yourself. You can't reflect on it and be like, oh, I did this and that. It's just fucking pain for you when you're a child like that. When you're a helpless little child. And you know who's a helpless little child? Everybody in IUIC and ISUPK. Everybody that doesn't call on Yahushua and says they're Israelites. You're helpless little kids. Especially if you're in an organization where you have a fucking Hebrew name and calling on JC. Jesus! You gotta be out of your goddamn mind. You're fucking stupid, man. Really, you're fucking stupid, dude. Ain't no other way to say it. No more sugarcoating. Fucking retarded. And there's no way that I can explain how retarded you are because you won't accept it. Because you're really a thoughtless child. You're a little child. So this is what I'm going to say. Your master is a Hebrew Israelite. He was born in Israel at the time that they were speaking nothing but Hebrew. And the only people that spoke Aramaic was the bigwigs. And you can go into, I think it's 2nd Chronicles. And then they'll tell you that the people speak Hebrew and the officials speak Aramaic so they can talk to the other officials of other nations. So your Lord speaks Hebrew. He has a Hebrew name. You have a Hebrew name. But you're going to call him a Latin name? Earth pig? Get the fuck out of here, man. You all deserve to die. Every one of you deserves to die. That's a lot of blood on your hands. But guess what? Some people have a job to get people killed. That's amazing right there. That's real power. Oh yeah, and by the way, we have our powers already. Having faith is a power. Having wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is a power. But we're going to get an increase in power. So I'm going to leave you with Jeremiah 15:2. Those from captivity to captivity. I'm here in my destination. I'd like to thank Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Baha Rakak Kodash for getting me home safe. The water Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Till the next time I say Shalom.